What is unique about this type? You tell me. I will tell you. Three. One.
Sir, please, sir.
Sir, please.
He is the one who modified the scooter design himself, which he drives himself. Sir, please. Sir, please. Sir.
जोड़ा on. Take it. Sir, please say group close. Sir Gupta, sir, please. Sir.
மாமா வேணும் எனக்கு ஓட்டப்படாதுன்னா ரொம்ப இதாக இருக்குது எனக்கு உங்கள் இதில் அவார்டு வாங்க நான் ஞாபகம் பண்ணிட்டேன்
Yes. You will see the light demonstration. We have made a tank. Second is a very interesting stick which children can blind, which is sensors. In the earphone to tell you which side is the obstruction. The sensor will give you left side, right side, in the front. It will give you the pointer. There is a water body. That is second from children. And the third, which is very fascinating technology, is about the. There's a person who has developed a stove which saves about from 56% to normal thermal efficiency. This one gives you about 48%. So there's different variants of this stove, but extremely useful for cooking. Stoves. And there are many others which you will see. So you will find.
चलो आगे
His Excellency Governor of Gujarat, Pandit Naval Kishore Sharma ji, and friends. May I extend a very warm welcome to you all. This is a glorious evening, an evening of celebration of the innovative spirit of this great country. In fact, city of Ahmedabad is witnessing two great events. There is a science congress that is going on with thousands of scientists who are gathered. And sir, this is the congress of grassroots innovators that is being held. These are two unique events in this great city of Ahmedabad. Sir, I want to welcome you by recalling that 2 years ago you were gracious enough to give away the awards to the winners of the competition in the National Innovation Foundation. Sir, I also recollect with great fondness your most gracious and kind gesture to invite the innovators to Rashtrapati Bhavan. And those images where you yourself so affectionately served those innovators, they are still very vivid in my memory. We are indeed very grateful to you. Sir, in the 5 minutes that I have, I don't want to even make use of the full 5 minutes because I know the delay that we have had and the pressure on time. All that I would like to say is that we remember the messages that you had given last time. Sir, one of the things that you had said was that this should not remain as mere curiosities and one-off things, but they must spread, they must be utilized by the whole of India. And this is something we have taken extremely seriously. We have been spanning, we have been networking with universities, with IITs, with other institutions, just as you had advised. For example, NIF and CSR has formed a memorandum of understanding so that our laboratories are open now to test out these innovations further so that they become marketable products. So we have created 10 NIF CSR fellowships which are being funded by us. We are linking with Indian Council of Agriculture Research because many of these innovations are based on agricultural innovations, implements, etc. So we are getting integrated into their NATP program. So we'll be also happy to see our integration with the Army in a sense that the core of AME and us have got together because they have workshops around the country. And we are trying to see whether these innovators can use these workshops to take their innovations forward. Whether the people who take early retirement, for example, we can network with them, they can become mentors. And so most importantly, as you had suggested, licensing of these technologies. In fact, in the first 5 years, we had just licensed 15 technologies. I'm very proud to say that during the last 3 months, we have licensed 5 technologies, so there is a great deal of progress. We find that lots of licenses are really small, but it is amazing that major companies are taking interest in these grassroots innovations. For example, just now you saw the lemon cutting machine, for example, which is being taken up by Kevin Care, a company which won the Best Company of the Year award from Economic Times. Nicholas Piramal, for example, is looking at some of the pain-relieving medications that have been developed by these innovators. A company like Crompton Greaves, for example, is looking at this specially designed bamboo flan. So whole range of people from the corporate world, from top to bottom, are getting involved. And equally important is this network with IITs, their design centers, and this great institution, Indian Institute of Management, which has been so gracious and so supportive in many, many different ways, whether it is business processes, looking at business plans, policy planning, and so on and so forth. I'll just like to end by, sir, you're reminding us all the time that we are a billion people. That does not mean a billion stomachs or just hands, but billion minds. We want to ignite them with the spirit of innovation. NIF is a small entity, but sir, I'll like to promise you that we'll do our very best to keep your message going and create the innovative India of your dream. Thank you very much.
Honorable President Dr. Kalam Saheb, His Excellency Governor Pandit Sharma ji, Dr. Mashelkar, our director and member of our governing council, Professor Dholakia, my colleagues, dear friends, ये एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण मौका है ये आज देश के लिए। जैसा डॉक्टर मशेलकर साहब ने कहा कि जो औपचारिक विज्ञान है उसका भी एक राष्ट्रीय गोष्ठी चल रही है अहमदाबाद में, और अनौपचारिक विज्ञान की एक बहुत बड़ी गोष्ठी यहाँ हो रही है। दोनों के बीच में सेतु बनाने के लिए जो हमने एक प्रयास किया है डॉक्टर मशेलकर के साथ एक बातचीत करके और एक MOU बनाया CSIR और NIF के बीच में। There has been an MOU signed between NIF and Council of Scientific and Industrial Research so that best of the formal science and best of the informal science join hands to make this country innovative, creative, compassionate and collaborative. नेशनल इनोवेशन फाउंडेशन ने पिछले 4 सालों में गांव-गांव से करीबन 46,000 ऐसे अनुभव ढूंढे हैं जिनमें लोगों ने अपनी सूझबूझ से कुछ नया किया और बिना किसी की मदद के समस्याओं को हल किया, पारंपरिक ज्ञान की मदद से या सामूहिक सूझबूझ की मदद से। और इनको ढूंढने के लिए महामहिम ने अभी पूछा एग्जीबिशन के दौरान कि हमने ढूंढा कैसे इन लोगों को, तो मैं इसमें कहूँगा दो बातें कहना चाहूँगा। एक तो हमारा जो हनी बी नेटवर्क है जिसमें जो हमारे सहयोगी हैं अलग अलग राज्यों में, जो बिना किसी कंपनसेशन, मॉनेटरी कंपनसेशन की अपनी सेवा भाव से गांव-गांव में लोगों को ढूंढते हैं, उनकी मदद से हमको करीबन 85% जानकारी उनकी मदद से मिली है। तो 15% जो अखबारों में जाहिरात होती है और जो हमारे इनोवेटर्स हैं वो और लोग इनोवेटर्स को ढूंढते हैं। पिछले 6 वर्षों में हमने शोध यात्राएँ की देश के अलग अलग हिस्सों में। 2400 किलोमीटर चलकर हमने लोगों को इस घरों पर जाकर उनका सम्मान किया, उनको ढूंढा और कोशिश की कि देश की जो छुपी हुई प्रतिभाएँ हैं वो समाज के सामने आएँ। Sir, we have also set up in the last 3 years 2 more GYANs, Grassroots Innovation Augmentation Network. The first GYAN was set up with the help of Gujarat government in 97. And this GYAN set the model, which in fact became the basis for NIF to come about subsequently. The second GYAN was set up in Rajasthan, the help of Rajasthan government, GYAN North. And the third one has been set up in IIT Guwahati, GYAN Northeast. In addition to that, 2 GYAN cells have been set up in SSIT Tumkur and with Mr. Kumar in Madurai in Tyagarajan Engineering College. We are trying, sir, to form clubs, student club for augmenting innovation in different business schools, technical colleges, so that all over the country, the SKY clubs, SKY at Grassroots Club will join hand with the innovators and try to transform the options that people have for them. As Dr. Mashelkar mentioned, one of the things that we have tried to do over the last few years is, last 1 year after the last award function, you had mandated us to commercialize these technologies. It took us about 6 years to commercialize 15 technologies. In the last 3 months, we have commercialized 5 technologies. And this is the speed with which we are going to implement what vision you had given last time of linking up the technologies with the laboratories and with the industry. It is true, sir, that large number of our licensees are small entrepreneurs. But the fact is that this message is going to the market, that even if patents have been filed but not granted, the market is recognizing the contribution of these people, paying money for technology which are easy to copy, and at the same time passing a vote of confidence in these technologies. Sir, we have filed about 60 patents in India, 6 patents in US. The first patent to Indian farmer was granted last before a year in US. An Indian farmer, Mansukh Bhai Patel from Gujarat, got the patent in US. We have tried to prove that genius at the grassroots can achieve global space in the global market. And it is not something that would have to wait too long when we will start getting patents in many more countries to prove that Indian genius cannot be ignored for too long. Sir, I would only conclude by saying that the inspiration that we draw from you, your commitment to science and technology, your commitment to grassroots innovation, your commitment to making sure that these people whose lives we have touch lives of many more people. And we know that you have met millions of students in the last few years. We are sure that with the inspiration that you have provided us, this model of knowledge-based society, this model of innovation-based transformation of our society will truly help make India a international, a global leader in sustainable technologies. Thank you so much, sir. We will offer the award book that we have brought out to the Honorable President, which provides the life sketches. It is very important that it is not just the technology which is important, but also the life of people who have made these technologies possible. So we will present the award book. Sir, we have 98 people whom we are recognizing today. Because of the time constraint that you have, we would not be able to invite all of them to receive the awards at your hand, though they would have very much wished. But we will invite those who are getting first award, second award, and the state awards. They will be receiving awards at your hand. And we are also giving Lifetime Achievement Award. We are also giving posthumous award to people who are not there, but whose genius was not recognized in their lifetime, but even posthumously we want to recognize their genius so that their life becomes an example and a model for emulation by the rest of the country. I would particularly like to mention two of the posthumous awards that we are giving this year. One is an inventor of a rice processing machine in Guwahati, Mr. Shri Bhubaneswar Bortharkar, who in his time developed 15 technologies, got 7 patents 30 years ago, sir. And CFTRI took that machine to Mysore. They wanted to teach their students about inventions using that machine as an example. We are honoring him today, sir. Second is a 109-year-old check dam developed by Padmutta Balutia ji in Bhimtal in Nainital. British tried to build this check dam many times and it would break every time. Ultimately, he insisted that he sat on fast and said, give me a chance and I will like to make this check dam. And he made this check dam which now survives even after 109 years old. So we are trying to set up examples in the country by which people can then follow the examples and become creative in our society.
In the national awards, the first category is Farm Machinery and Agri-Processing. And the first awardee is Yusuf Khan for the groundnut digging machine. Yusuf Khan from Sikar in Rajasthan has developed a unique groundnut digger which does not leave many nuts in the ground after digging. This device, developed by a 7th standard dropout, is an outstanding example of improving productivity and cutting costs in the arid and semi-arid regions. The second awardee is Ramdas Madhavrao Jagtap and the grading machine for raisins. The third awardee is M. Nagarajan, the garlic peeling machine and lemon cutting machine. Nagarajan, a school dropout, lives at Usalpatti in Madurai, Tamil Nadu. He has developed an efficient garlic peeling machine and a lemon cutting machine, which addresses the twofold problem of the pickle industry, which suffers from inefficiency due to low degree of automation and short supply of labor during peak seasons which limit capacities. In the energy category, the first awardee is US Patil and the matchsticks of natural fiber. Uttam Sabu Patil of Maharashtra has developed a process of making matchsticks using natural fibers which burn longer and are not easily breakable. Manufacture of these matchsticks has significant employment generation potential in the small-scale industry sector. The second awardee in this category is Nipul and Bipul Besbora and the modified fan design. Nipul and Bipul Besbora of Besgaon, a village in Assam, they developed a highly efficient multi-bladed double-layer bamboo fan to separate rice and husk when the mixture falls from the rice husking machine. The third awardee is Karuna Kant Nath and the improved wood cutting machine. Karuna Nath Khan of Assam has developed an improved manual wood cutting machine which can be used to cut big structural wood into smaller units. It is particularly used in areas where there is a paucity of sawmills and electric supply and assumes relevance in the current scenario where the government has banned the setting up of new power sawmills. In the transport category, the first awardee is Mohammad Saidullah and the amphibious bicycle. Mohammad Saidullah hails from Jatwa, Geneva of Bihar. He has developed an amphibious bicycle, which is a conventional bicycle to which 4 rectangular air floats are attached. This bicycle can travel in water as well as land. The second awardee in this category is Sheikh Mohammad Jabbar and the variable gear system for cycle rickshaws. Sheikh Jabbar has developed a new gear system for his cycle rickshaw in which he fitted a double chain and double sprocket mechanism in a rickshaw and modified the existing free wheel by fitting a pole lifter instead of a spring. This grassroots genius also had the rare luck of breaking into national limelight when Professor Yashpal covered his innovation on the program Turning Point on Doordarshan. The second awardee again in this category is Dhanjibai Kerai and for the scooter for the physically challenged. Dhanjibai hails from a farmer's family in the Kutch region. Dhanjibai has modified a scooter extended from seat so that he can hold the handlebar and also converted foot gear into hand brake. In the general utility category, the first awardee is Ashok Kumar Dhiman and the tea making machine with a difference. A native of Haryana, Ashok Kumar Dhiman has developed a unique, efficient and low-costing tea making machine which works on electricity. It facilitates the Indian method of tea making. It also has a provision for personalization of the taste of tea. The third awardee in this category is Rajesh TR and the septic tank baffle system. Rajesh TR from Kerala has developed an ingenious baffle for septic tanks using commonly available PVC pipes and bonding cement instead of concrete baffles as seen in a conventional septic tank. In the plant category, the second awardee is Dadaji Ramaji Gorbhagade and the HMT paddy variety. Dadaji Gorbhagade, a 65-year-old farmer from Maharashtra, selected and bred a new variety of paddy, HMT, from the conventional rice variety Patel 3. This variety has an average yield of 40 to 45 quintals per hectare. Indrasan Singh, the second awardee in this category is Indrasan Singh and the Indrasan, a farmer-bred rice variety. Indrasan Singh has bred a variety of paddy named Indrasan after himself. It yields about 8,000 kilograms per hectare, which is quite high in comparison to conventional paddy varieties. The third awardee in this category is V. Anthony Swami and a new acid lime variety. Anthony Swami, 62, lives in Tamil Nadu. He has bred a new variety of acid lime by crafting rootstock of wild citrus with an ordinary Edward citrus variety. In the agricultural category, the second awardee is Casey Kuriakose and the propagation of rubber by budding. Casey Kuriakose has developed a young budding technique, an economically viable technique of vegetative propagation in rubber which can be applied on a commercial level. In this technique, budding is done on the month-old seedlings while they are in the polybag itself and they become ready for planting in 10 months. The third awardee in this category is Vijay Joseph and the fungal control in honeybee. Vijay Joseph has developed an indigenous medicine to combat chalk brood, the fungal disease which nearly wiped out the honeybee industry in Kerala in 1984. The cost of medicine for curing a diseased colony in one box would be about Rs 150. Agro-industry technology and wide social impact category. The first awardee is Premjibhai Patel, the seed broadcaster. Premjibhai Patel of Rajkot, Gujarat, hails from a traditionally agricultural family. He started this work from his homeland Saurashtra and moved on to other regions in the state of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. General machinery category, the second awardee is Nathulal Jhankid and Radhesham Taylor for the trench digging machine. Radhesham Taylor and Nathulal Jhankid hail from Sikar district, Rajasthan. They have co-developed a trench digging attachment that can be retrofitted to a modified 35 to 40 HP tractor. This machine can dig 65 meters of trench per hour. Third awardee in this category is Mahabir Chaube and the novel wood screw. Mahabir Chaube of West Bengal has developed a novel wood screw with both threads and grooves, part of which acts as a drilling bit and the remaining part is that of a normal screw. This is a combination of wood screw and a stud. Community Knowledge World. The villages of Lapkaman and Ognich and the mulching of Salbodare for promoting paddy seedling growth. A majority of farmers of Lapkaman village and some farmers of Oknoj village in Gujarat practice a method of preparing paddy seedlings using leaves of Salbodare and farmyard manure. Posthumous awards for outstanding technological innovations. Late Bhubneshwar Bhatthakur and his rice mill. Late Bhubneshwar Bhatthakur of Assam revolutionized the ice mill industry in the 1960s. In 1967, he patented this innovation involving an emery and rubber roller sheller in place of the conventional roll sheller. Patriot, philosopher, writer, innovator, and entrepreneur, Bhatthakur was an icon of his times and an inspiration to the youth. Late Padmadat Balutia and the 109-year-old check dam with water discharge through dam wall chambers. Late Sri Padmadat Balutia hailed from Baluti village of Nainital district. He had designed a check dam in 1985 in Bhimtal and this 109-year-old dam is still standing strong. The dam was not made of cement but with traditional binding materials comprising of lime floor, powdered pulses and straws. The fact that he solved a problem which even British officers could not solve is a tribute to him. Appreciation Awards for Social Honor for Outstanding Traditional Technology. Patan Patola, adding life to dying art. Patan Patola, a traditional form of silk textile that is more than 750-year-old, is on the verge of extinction. This extremely complex and time-consuming dyeing art is currently pursued by only 4 families in Gujarat, namely the families of Kanubai Mafatlal Salvi, Satish Chandra Kantilal Salvi, Sevantilal Reherchand Salvi and Vinayak Kantilal Salvi. A single Patan Patola sari with synthetic dyes would cost a minimum of Rs 90,000. Appreciation for Social Honor for Reviving Traditional Technology. Bisnuram Handik for maintaining and preserving a dying craft, Sankhi Path, and for development of herbal ink. In the Assam valley of Brahmaputra, the inner bark of the aloe tree is known as Sakhi path. It was used as a writing material, and this ancient, long-forgotten practice of making writing material by hand has been revived by Bishnuram Handik, a poor farmer from Assam. He has also developed a herbal ink for writing on the Sakhi path. Students Award. First awardee in this category is Ramya Jose and the washing cum exercise machine. Ramya Jose, a student, has developed a simple ingenious arrangement for washing clothes by foot pedaling using commonly available components. This machine can handle 3 kg of clothes, saves time and is portable. At a cost of Rs 2,000, it stays within the budget. Ramya developed this washing machine after her 10th standard exams 2 years ago. Second awardees are Sanket VC and Prashant V. Harshangi and the modified stick for the visually challenged. Sanket and Prashant have developed a highly effective and easy to use electronic stick for the visually challenged. An FM transmitter and a receiver are used to make the system wireless, and multiplexers have been incorporated to sense obstacle in different directions. The moisture sensing electrodes help to sense the moist soil or stagnant water. The device is a great mobility facilitator for the 1.5 billion plus blind population of India and enhances their quality of living considerably. Third awardee is Champak Bora and Trilokya and the technique to transmit music through electric cabling in buildings. Trilokya Bora and Champak Bora from Maisgaon in North Guwahati, Assam have developed a technique in which the neutral line and earth line of a general electrical system are used to transmit signals of audio, telephone, internet and cable within the house. 10 more. Third awardee in this category is Vyasji Mishra and the water kerosene stove. This is a hybrid stove powered by kerosene and steam. The stove has been prepared by joining 2 conventional stoves and has 2 tanks, 1 burner and 3 regulators. Vyasji Mishra is 16 years old and lives with his family in Devsar. He is presently studying in the 11th standard. Third awardee in this category is Leena Talukdar and Shushanta Mahanta and the herbal mosquito repellent. Leena Talukdar and Shushanta Mahanta of Assam have developed an herbal formulation which is useful as an insect repellent and specifically as a mosquito repellent. They both are studying in 11th standard now, and they did this project when they were in the 8th standard. State awards. Kampal Chulai and the low-cost environment-friendly crematorium. Kampal Chulai, a third-class dropout from Meghalaya, has developed a low-cost environment-friendly crematorium. This crematorium is a long structure with a chimney at one end. The chimney has a cover that can be operated from outside for controlling the intensity of the flames. Only Rs 250 worth of firewood is used as against Rs 3,000 in the conventional method. The next awardee is Nripan Kalita and the zero-head hydro turbine. Nripan Kalita has developed a zero-head water turbine which generates electricity energy from flowing river water and simultaneously pumps the water for irrigation or for other like purposes. Nripan Kalita, a resident of Jaikur village in Assam, is an electronic mechanic by profession. Next awardee is A.N. Manoharan and the dual-purpose rotary huller. A.N. Manoharan has developed a rotary huller which includes 6 hollow cylinders with inset plungers fixed with a rectangular shape on each side of a circular disc. The present innovation is an ingenious system for hulling of different items in small quantities. The next awardee is Raghav Godwa and the milking machine. Raghav Govda has developed an elaborate, refined milking machine that can milk cows using a set of reciprocating vacuum pumps with a vacuum gauge, a suction assembly unit and an air bubble-free, well-cascaded milk canister to receive the milk. The machine is easily adaptable and gives a suckling feeling to the cow and avoids pain in the udder as well as leakage of milk. The next awardee is Becharbhai Parmar, the livestock healer. Becharbhai Dosabhai Parmar is one of the most revered person of Nana Samau in Gujarat. Villagers rush to him for advice, particularly when any animal of the village takes ill, as this traditional Pashu Vaid is much in demand as a bone setter also. Besides setting bones, he also treats diseases like polio, paralysis, blot tumor, retention of placenta, prolapse of uterus. Becharbhai learned the art of healing animals from his father, who too was a Pashu Vaid.
I'll request Honorable President to bless us with his kind advice.
Friends, I congratulate all our innovators, particularly the, first let me greet Honorable Governor of Gujarat and Honorable Ashok Pat and Dr. Mashelkar, Professor Anil Gupta for really bringing out these innovators from all parts of India, and it is a beautiful sight for me, and I like to greet, and also I greet Professor Bagul Talakwata, the Director, Indian South Science, and Ms. Riya Sinha, Acting Chief Innovator Officer. All of you I greet. Now, innovation is when a nation recognizes the innovators, the nation intellectually gets elevated. That's very important to recognize, that when a nation recognizes the innovators, the nation intellectually gets elevated. What I saw, a celebration of innovators. A celebration of a grassroots innovator is a celebration of the knowledge. A celebration of a grassroots innovations is the celebration of the knowledge. If a nation celebrates the knowledge, definitely the nation is enriched in knowledge and wealth, because knowledge brings the wealth. Friends, I believe the people, when I saw various innovators showing their innovations, I was overwhelmed. For example, when an innovator does put a cycle in the land and also in water, it's a unique thought, unique idea, because many places in our country, there will be land and there will be water coming in between. So it's such a beautiful thing. And also I saw a scooter for physically challenged. And I saw two young boys, students, electronic stick, making the electronic stick, and that will show what are the obstacles, in which direction it is there. So it is a remarkable check dams. Then I saw check dams is built 100 years back, a person 120 years back, it's working. So I would like to congratulate Dr. Mashelkar, Chairman, National Innovation Foundation, and Professor Anil K. Gupta, the National Innovation Foundation Vice Chairman. This Anil, Professor Anil, I find he is, his impedance, his knowledge impedance, and the impedance of innovators beautifully matched. And he loves innovators, he enjoys innovators, and every innovation gives him enthusiasm and makes him his honeybee to grow. Let us pray Almighty to give that honeybee grow and make our country rich with innovations. Friends, even though I have brought a lecture, I don't want to give this lecture because It is after seeing you, you are the people of innovators are people of action. People of action. Less number of words, but you do the action. So I don't want to give big lecture for you, but one thing I can tell you, innovation, it's very important for our country, and that is the creativity is indeed the result of the education process. Education process means not just you go to the schools and colleges. Education process, what you learn, experience also education. And the environment of the school and above all the teachers' capability igniting the minds of the students. Innovation has to come from the schools, colleges and our villages also. So learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. I would like to share with this audience about 6 young innovators from various innovators who various schools of our country whom I met at Rashtra Bhavan in September 2004. Their innovations were a system to prevent the soiling of railway tracks by Madhav Pathak of Jabalpur. And it's a beautiful idea, and so in cleanliness it brings in. And then herbal pesticide tablets for storage of food grains by Priyanka Kuliria of Sainari village in Punjab. Then low-calorie biscuits made from banana peels by Rucha Joshi, Nanded, Maharashtra. A toy laser for educational application by Sudhanva Hukeri, Belgaum, Karnataka. A software program for embedding text through audio signals by Kyan Padiwala, Mumbai, Maharashtra. And an optically controlled wheelchair by S. Harishchandra, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. What it means is the creativity, you find creativity is the unique thing among young people and experienced people. What I witnessed today, both are happening in our foundation, National Innovation Foundation. Young innovators and also experienced innovators, both they have highlighted for 2004. I congratulate all the innovators for their excellent work. Innovation normally is a market driven. See, when you do the innovation, I saw just now before coming here, I went to NIC, National Institute of Design, NID. So National Institute of Design, today there was a convocation, and their mission, NID mission is, how do I add my knowledge, design a product and convert the product technologically competitive in the market and technologically pleasing, and the design, it can be marketed. So I would suggest to the National Innovation Foundation, and you must have closely work with the NID so that the designs can be, at this stage they can come, you can bring that the director of the NID and a few of his faculty and the students, they can see tomorrow the whole products what have been exhibited here, so they can give some ideas. They can further value addition they can do through the design procedures. Now it is through process of innovation that knowledge is converted into wealth and social good. That's why I said NID and patenting also very important. Further innovation is an important factor for the competitiveness of both service and manufacturing sectors. Innovation tend to emanate less from the R&D, more from sources, including the organizational change. And there's urgent need to establish an efficient innovation system in the country. Now, in conclusion, innovation is at the rural area. Search and locate any ambient innovation competencies, recognize promoting innovation, and assist through self-help groups. There are some self-help groups. They can also give help to such innovation coming out of their group and marketing purposes. As a next stage, systematic design of the innovation can be supported by institutions like NID, transforming it into a business proposition. At this stage, banks should provide venture capital, and definitely we all will work for you for such type of facilities. Once the production is stabilized in small scale, it can be extended to a large commercial production through the assistance of Technology Development Board. There's a Technology Development Board. Once a product gets stabilized for production, they come all out to help to commercial production large scale. It has happened in our country in few areas. These enterprises should preferably be located in the rural sector where the raw material and inputs will be available. Also, there is a need to train the local youth for undertaking production or marketing operation. I suggest for particularly for my friend Professor Anil Gupta and Mashilka, what you do, these innovators, 15, 20 innovators, you can take them to a workshop you can conduct in Hindi or whatever languages with the NID, and then the IIM, fortunately you are in the IIM base, some marketing person, a design person, a patent officer also should be called in, and you must, what you, out of the design, out of the big book what you have made, select 10 and get 10 innovators or in a group of innovators and bring in NID, National Institute of Design, bringing in patent office and bring in IIM, and then how to market it, and a person from Technology Development Board, so that immediately we can see how the innovation can be shaped to the advantage of innovator and also advantage of our nation. So with this, I wish you all the best. I say that innovation is grown now, the honeybee is grown now, and definitely it will spread. My best wishes to all of you. God is with you, God will help you, and my greetings.
Second prize of rupees 20,000, IIT Madras.
After this, we have Scouts and we are encouraging
Third prize of rupees 15,000, Institute of Technology Management, Mumbai. And the consolation prize, Tolani Institute of Management Studies, Kutch. Consolation prizes for innovation, Kalpita Patil and the magnetic shock absorber. Kalpita Patil of Jalgaon, Maharashtra has made a model for the application of magnets in absorbing shocks in moving vehicles. Next, Gopal Suresh Patil and the walking stick for the elderly. Gopal Suresh Patil of Maharashtra has developed a walking stick with light to satisfy the need felt by the elderly for moving about in the night, especially in the villages. Modified design for air blowers by Yagnesh Mehta. Anti-bolting device by Govinda Chandra. Water lifting vane pump, the Hydrogen by Imli Toshi. Multi-purpose bicycle by Kamruddin. Improved stove with kerosene heating, Semirul Hassan Liakati. Raj Pradhan from Orissa. Mr. Benny Singh, Uttaranchal. Shankar Patali. Popat Bhai Jambuja. D. Subramaniam. Takat Singh Patel. P.B. Mukundan. Arbind Khandke. उस्मान शेखानी, विक्रम राठौर, विजय घोड़के, कैलाश श्रीवास्तवा, सुखरंजन मिस्त्री, मोहम्मद इद्रिस, एसएम मंगली, रमेश चंद्र गुज्जर, सीड कम फर्टिलाइजर ड्रिल मशीन, Niranjan Prasad Sharma, an improved kerosene stove, multi-purpose bicycle Kamruddin, Jyoti Ravi Shankar, fuel efficient 2-in-1 stove, Naushad KT, reciprocating hydraulic prime mover for water lifting. Syambhu Sharma, water pump with attachment for filling animal water trudge. Harilal Vishwakarma. Petromax based film projector. Manubhai Jadeja, double acting reciprocating pump. Motorcycle sprayer. Mansukh Sanchania, small diesel engine for motorbike. Gopal Bhai Suratya, hand driven sprayer. Mansukh Bhai Jagani, bicycle mounted sprayer. Kishore Bhai Bardwa, dual purpose sickles. Mohammad Wakil Ahmed, Uzi fly trap. PK Ravi, pepper thresher. Subhas Vasantrao Jagtap, tricycle mounted sprayer. Arvind Bhai Patel, auto compression sprayer. Balram Singh Saini, remote operated device for firing crackers. Chandrapal Singh, fodder cutter. Sarfuddin Kazi, Mulu Bhai Senjalia, multi-purpose sprayer. Tukaram Verma, automatic engine stopper. Anil Rashmikant Kamdar, buttonhole stitching machine. Usman Shekhani, a bamboo splints making machine. North Maharashtrian University, Jalgaon, Maharashtra. Ramesh Mahajan, Professor S.P. Badgujar. Sundaram Verma, Rajasthan. Azhar Hussain Ansari, Bihar. Mrs. Veenu Kale, Maharashtra. Vaibhav Kale. Diganta Kalita, Assam. Bhiku Bhai Rathvi, Gujarat. Bhiku Bhai Rathvi, Gujarat. Ramesh Chandrabhai Patel, Gujarat. Ramesh Taviyad, Gujarat. Jagdish Waghela, Gujarat. Philip Koradia, Gujarat. Jayanti Bhai Patel, Gujarat. Amrut Bhai Agrawat, Gujarat. Jivraj Bhai Dafta, Gujarat. Parmar, Gujarat. श्रीराज अमीन गुजरात, गुलाम सिंह झाला गुजरात, चंद्रा प्रभा दास आसाम, पिनाकी बोरा आसाम, अमलन ज्योति बोडोलियाई आसाम, अक्षय कुमार आसाम, डॉक्टर प्रकाश के गांधी महाराष्ट्र, कमालुद्दीन अहमद आसाम, सुरेश मोरे महाराष्ट्र, महालक्ष्मी पार्थसारथी कर्नाटका, भृगुपति हजारिका आसाम, प्रवीण वंकर गुजरात, एप्रिसिएशन अवार्ड्स ए चंद्रा, ए अजहागन, के अरुमुगम,
Nasiruddin Gayan.
के अरुमुगम,
Nasiruddin Gayan.
नसीरुद्दीन गायन, कुंजिरा मुल्या, चोखाराम रयाल, देविका रानी, रसूल भाई मुसेभाई वोहरा, देव शंकर भाई आर पंड्या, रविबेन चौधरी, representatives of Maram tribe,
Thangarajan. N. Thangarajan.
के भोस, एन थंगराजन, पी मुन्ना मलाई, धनुदिन, के बाला सुब्रमणी,
ईश्वर किराड़िया.
some more scouting awards. Ishwar Kiradia for Gujarat, Mukesh Sonara for Gujarat,
जोर से बजाना.
Shambhuram Modoi for Assam. Arvind Kumar Patel for Gujarat. Dr. Nilotpal Kakoti for Assam. We have the last two appreciation awards, but definitely they are not the least. Kareem Bhai Sumara. Pushpalata Saikia. We would like to thank you for coming here and joining us for this award function. जो इन लोगों ने किया है, शायद हम और आप नहीं कर पाते. एक कदम आगे सोचना, कुछ अनोखा सोचना और फिर उसको कर दिखाना वाकई में एक अनोखी बात है. Thank you very much.